Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here, and today I'm going to be doing a slightly different video than what I've done previously. And that is, if you guys didn't know, I do currently offer coaching services, so mainly for Shadowverse. So if you're a Shadowverse player, either a new player or a aspiring competitive player that is trying to improve themselves in like tournaments and the competitive scene, or like you want to climb the ladder, hit Grandmasters, or any kind of rank in particular, or if you want to improve your play on like a certain deck or deck building, take two, or you want to prepare for tournaments like tournament lineups or in playing against certain matchups. I offer help for any kind of things Shadowverse related. So if you are interested about that, you could check out my website, and under my website I do have a coaching page where you could get some details about that if you're interested. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing kind of like a demo. Not really a demo, but I do offer this to all my students as an option where I record the coaching session, and basically so this video is just going to be like some clips of the coaching session. It's not going to be the full session. I'm not going to disclose the name of the student or anything like that. But basically, it's just so you could get a little bit of a taste, a sample of my coaching style. And in this particular session, we played Natura Dragon. So maybe you could pick up some tips about Natura Dragon as well in this video. So yeah, if you enjoy this type of content, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. What aspects did you want to improve on? Just playing the deck in general, or?
Yeah, just the deck in general. I have never really played anything like ramp or combo decks in general. Usually I play mid-range or aggro, so this is something very new to me. And for example, I don't even know what I should mulligan for.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so like I try to mulligan for ramp, but I
Yeah.
end up dying before I can get off my big cards and stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess what we could do is just start queuing into games, and then along the way I could tell you, because in some in general you want to be mulliganing, of course, for like Dragon Oracle and stuff, but against like certain matchups there might be different cards that you want to look for.
Okay. I can queue right now. That works.
Yeah, sure.
Keep and discard.
Here I don't think we need the Valdane. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, because we have Desert Pathfinder, we don't need the Pharaoh either. So yeah, I would just keep the Pathfinder.
Unlucky.
You could just play the Pharaoh either. The God Hand is Pharaoh Aether, Dragon Oracle, and Whirlwind.
I guess Pathfinder.
Yep. It's fine. It's fine. Just he's playing like an amulet deck. Easy Whirlwind. Oh, almost. Um, let's start off with the Great Tree. And yeah, we might as well just Dragon Oracle here. Because next turn we could play like Pathfinder, Tyrannosaur, and Tree. It's decent.
Okay.
Don't mind taking the 2 damage right now. So it's always good to start off with our card draw. So Tyrannosaur to 3/1 and play the tree. And we could we could play.
Okay.
Yeah, we could play the Pathfinder, and I think I would evolve it because he might evolve the tutu to reduce an amulet cost in his hand. So kind of want to just remove that. We also add an air tree in our hand, which is okay. Has 3 trees been destroyed yet for Viridia? Or was it 2?
I don't think so.
Oh, 2,
Yeah.
okay. It's fine. Next turn probably Ship's Bane. It's gonna be hard for our opponent to deal with the Viridia, I think. We have Viridia for the Beast Claw area, and if you go face here, oh, trades.
So definitely Ship's Bane, right?
Yeah, I would Ship Bane here. Discarding the Pathfinder. It's pretty hard for him to remove. Shiva.
I'm guessing tree, and then if I don't draw Nam, or no, if I don't draw anything good, then
Viridia's okay. Let's start off with a tree. Unfortunately, we only have 2 Machinas.
yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess we Viridia here. We would have like 2 draws to try to find Machina. It's pretty risky, but
That's gonna be a problem.
we gets the buff too. Oh,
Ooh, I did draw Machina though.
3, 5. Yeah. I guess we fuse. I think we have to fuse all cards in. Oh no,
Yeah,
that's 6. That's 6 cards. We only have
Oh no.
because Dragon Oracle.
No.
In this case, then I would fuse in 5. I would keep the Viridia Magna.
Okay.
Yeah, and then probably shoot the, I guess the Falcon.
Oh wait, sorry. What did you say?
I keep the Viridia Magna. So
Okay.
yeah, fuse in Traveler's Respite. Yeah. And I think we shoot the 7/1 because we're probably evolving Nam into the 7/7. Oh, okay. Yeah, now we could evolve Faldane and play the 2 Feral Aether, so we could still play the Shadow Corrosion this turn. Trade into the 7/7, play double Feral, Corrosion, and Traveler's Respite, and play the tree. Yeah, so like this turn, the only card that was relevant in our hand before we fused was the Viridia Magna because our opponent could get kind of big stuff on the board. So, and because we only play, that's our second Viridia. Just kind of want to have it as backup.
Oh, okay.
Viridia is going to be really nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Let's start off with one tree. And we definitely have the Viridia. So I think it's Viridia plus the... How many trees have been destroyed? You did some math. 5,
Just
so
5.
it goes down to 11.
Yeah, it's probably my only option here.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, we're definitely Viridia. Play the Viridia and trade the 5-1 to 5-4. And I think we do play the tree over the vortex here. Yeah, I think we played a tree here. Just because it gives us 1 extra damage this turn, which is 2 damages over 2 turns. Whereas if we played the Velociraptor, yeah, we lose out on the extra 2 damage, which could be relevant because now we have 6 trees counted, right?
Yeah, 6.
So the Velociraptors gives us 4 trees, which we can all play next turn. So if he doesn't heal, we have 10 damage.
Okay. Oh, man.
But if we had played the Velociraptor, he'd be at 11, and we'd only be able to play 5 trees. So we'd actually be off by 1 damage with our hand. We'd have to try to find 1 tree.
Okay, that's interesting because I probably would have made the mistake and played the Velociraptor.
It's really tempting to play the Velociraptor because it fills out your curve and you get a body on the board when it seems like you're fighting for board. But yeah, you had to like really count the damage there, and because the 1 extra damage actually is 2 damage you're missing out on.
Okay.
What would you think about keeping?
I would probably do this.
Okay, I would throw all of them back.
Okay.
Yeah, Dragon Oracle is their best card. Draconic Core is okay if you're going second. Going first is not as good.
So you would keep cores sometimes if you're going second?
Yeah, if I'm going second.
Okay.
It depends on your rest of your hand too, like and who you're playing against. Like if you're playing in the Dragon Mirror, I think you could keep it. But if you're playing against like Blood, it's kind of hard to keep because they're going to be pretty aggressive.
Okay. So obviously ramp up.
Yeah. We don't mind drawing it back because we found a Dragon Oracle, so.
Play core and the tree, or what should I do?
Yeah, core and tree is good here. Nothing's going on right now, so it's a good time to set up the core. Even though we can't use it next turn, we might not be able to play it next turn, so.
Okay. He's ramping up pretty quickly, so
Yeah.
it's a bit unfortunate.
Let's start off with Bite.
Okay.
See if we can find Whirlwind. Okay. Yeah. I guess we just played a. Yeah, let's just play the Dragon Oracle here. And yeah, we could just feral either. We're about even. We're still ahead on 1 play point, but the thing is, our hand.
It's really bad. Yeah.
Yeah. We need 2 cards. We need both Steelstorm Dragonute and then a Nam. Oh wow. I think he's setting up for playing Nam next turn. Oh, okay, no, it doesn't make sense then. How many trees have been destroyed?
I think like 2 or
1.
just 1.
Oh, 1. Okay. Let's start off with the tree. And let's play Valdane. And evo him. Kill the 3/5. And Shadow Corrosion. And pass. Might as well just keep the cherub.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's like sometimes you might not like if we don't keep the cherub and if we play like core next, we probably don't play core, but some in a world where we do, we might not have a Machina card for Nam if we eventually draw it. But an important thing in this matchup is also if you get to play your Valdane first, the damage starts counting up by a lot, especially if your opponent doesn't play Valdane for a few turns. So we get a good advantage by getting this Valdane this turn. And our opponent didn't Nam this turn as well, so we have some extra time.
No choice but to respite and just.
Yeah, let's start off with the respite, see what we get from it.
Oh, damn.
So Viridia's not great here. I would, because nothing's really going on, I would just play this core to get the extra evo back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of strange, but like we have so much time. Viridia, it probably comes down when he plays his Nam, so we're kind of saving it for that. And we probably could use an evil point on the Pathfinder or the Cherub just to start getting more trees, making more trees with this. At this point, I don't even think drawing Nam is good because our hand's so low.
Yeah.
Just finding cards like Velociraptor is probably our best draws. So he still doesn't have Nam or Valdane, so this is really good for us. So one thing to keep in mind is because we are playing Viridia here to deal with the 7/7. At the end of the turn, it's going to come back and evolve and use up the core. So we do want to use an evil point this turn as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so because we are going to be using evil point, we don't want to play the whirlwind. We rather play
Yeah,
Pathfinder or Cherub.
Alright.
Yeah, it's let's see. So the Cherub heals us for 2, which I do like a bit better.
It
Yeah.
gives us a tree as well.
Yeah, and you can get the tree. Yeah. And again here I would oh yeah, we go back
Probably
up to
kill.
10. Yeah, kill the 2/3. And you could start off with a tree. Yeah.
Dang.
So Viridia killed a 2/2 and a 7/7. And then you could play the whirlwind as well. Okay, so now if we actually do draw Nam, it's actually okay now since we have Steel Storm Dragonute that we could play before.
Alright, okay.
If not, we still have like a Valdane. If he gets big on the board, the Shadow Corrosion could kill something. Well, he still doesn't have a Valdane or
That's really
a Nam.
unlucky.
That, yeah.
Another Viridia.
So here, I actually like playing the Pathfinder and evolving to trade the 4/4, so we could get near tree.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, because like the other removals, like Valdane into Shadow Corrosion, like it's fine, but then we don't get to draw more cards and we're not pushing more damage. So this actually lets us draw cards and push more damage, which I prefer. Depending on what we draw here, but we're going to have enough play points to play Valdane and Steelstorm Dragonute afterwards, so yeah. Alright, great. So yeah, let's play the Steelstorm and Valdane. Keep up with the board. Yeah, this game in particular is kind of weird because I think our opponent's like below average drawing, but this kind of gave us weird situations where we're evolving cards we don't normally evolve at this point, like the Pathfinders and the Cherubs. But because our hand size is like so small, but we've had Shadow Corrosion going, then like that's kind of what our win condition has been.
Okay.
So that's just lethal with Velociraptor, right? Because we have 6 trees played so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's really hard to win the mirror match just by winning on board. Like our opponent's been trying to be aggressive by getting stuff on board because Viridian Magna just keeps clearing stuff.
Alright, so out of time. But I did learn a lot, even though I don't say much. It's just,
Oh, okay. That's good. Good.
Guy with an anime profile picture on Discord, especially. Surprise, but I probably need to watch the replay, but
Oh yeah, sure. I can also send you like the recording too if you want, like the full recording.
Sure. I would probably have made a lot of mistakes if you weren't there, and probably wouldn't have won like half of those matches.
Oh.
So thank you very much.
No problem. Do you have any questions about the decks?
Probably not at the moment because I take a long time to kind of digest it. But I guess if I have any more questions, then I could always book another session. But the next rotation is coming out soon.
Yeah.
So I might hold off until then.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Meta goes. So thank you very much once again, and yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks. And if you had like any like small questions or anything, you could just feel free to shoot me a message.
Okay, thank you very much.